auditioning for Coffee and Concepts today, but I have people yell at me. They're like, "We never see you making the coffee." Um, I didn't know that was a thing, but okay, let's make the coffee. So I have some roast of doom ready to go. So we're just going to I already got some nice boily water, super boily, and oh my god, I'm spilling all over the place already. So we're just going to do a little pour over here. So anybody who's interested in my process, it's not super complicated. We're just pouring over here, and just to get everything a little moist. I know people hate that word. I don't know why. It's a perfectly normal word. But we're gonna get this nice French roast. Get it a little bit damp, and once we got pretty good trickle of water going through there, we're just gonna pour nice and slow, just like the coffee maker would do, except we're doing it au manual. Some guys, they take like a coffee stirrer and they kind of sift things around, get the things going, all the grinds going and stuff like that. I've done that. I have a couple of like really nice wooden chopsticks I will brutalize to do this when I got like a real thick cut on my coffee beans. They just don't want to move for the water, but this is pretty standard drip roast kind of grind, so I'm not worried too much about this. So this is one of my two addictions, so to speak, and I want to talk about my addictions today. The first one being, of course, really good coffee. I love really, really tasty coffee. And of course, I'm using the smallest drip I can. And for those of you who were astute and noticed the little blue thing right here, this is a cat get off of my coffee orator. So if you heard some crinkling in the background, that's the little bastard trying to get close. I don't know what it is. He always wants to be up in my business. Sorry about that. New dog. Getting the old dog all up in arms. The new dog is like, wow, is there something in the yard? And then, of course, the old dog is like, let's do this. So, but yeah, my first kind of big addiction is really good coffee. I don't mind paying a little more for it. I like to try different places. If you got a coffee brand you want me to try that isn't like Folgers or Maxwell House, because hit me in the comments. Let me know what you like, and I'll give it a try. But I really like high-end coffee. My other addiction, and we'll talk about this, and I'll try to keep my level head, because it's hard to talk about the things you just can't live without. And I don't know if it's like writers or like, because I've been working in publishing on and off for a couple decades now, and I just recently got into the back into the novel game, but like role-playing game publishing can be just as intense in terms of talent, treasure, and time that you have to devote in order to, oh my god, this smells amazing. So French roast coffee, it's got a very smoky taste because they usually roast it very, very, very dark. When you taste it, a good French roast coffee should have like a little bit of a burnt taste, but then finish with a little like hint of salt at the end. It's just, I love French roasted coffee. I prefer to make my French roasted coffee in the pour over, a little slow, let the water take some time to get through the beans, and it produces a nice, if you look at this liquid, it's like super dark. It's like almost like perfectly black. And it's yeah, this is jam. So, but yeah, I've been publishing for a really long time, and in the old days, a lot of stuff still had to be done on paper. So I don't know if it's just me. I'm addicted to office supplies. I know. It's a weird thing to be addicted to. And, it's not like you can go around snorting pencil shavings or whatever, but oh my God, there's just something about like going into a store and picking up like a 2-pack of these pencils. And these pencils really got me into, because I also am a semi-professional artist. I've drawn and been published in several role-playing game books, and I've done covers for people. I've done, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, like this is the pencil. These Pentel sharp pencils were the ones that really got me into, I don't know what it was, the fact that I didn't have to sharpen my pencils anymore. The tips were always tight, so I didn't have to like run my pencil over a piece of paper to like, tighten them up again all the time. So it really got me into like these mechanical pencils. I have these Alvin Draftmatics. These are fairly expensive. They got like a rubberized outer coating right here, titanium barrels. They have a little lead selector. So like if you have a couple of these, I do most of my line work with a .07 millimeter, or excuse me, .7 millimeter. The .7, it produces a semi-thick line. I do my fine work with a .5 millimeter, and then this is a .9 millimeter. This is like as thick as you can get before you go into things like lead holders. But like these are fairly expensive. They're a little cheaper now. I believe they were $20-$30 a piece when we originally got them, and they're just really, really good pencils. You can see that we've used them enough that like all the writing is wearing off and stuff. But yeah, like going into an office supply store, and then you start getting into like doing covers for people, and when you got to do redesigns and stuff, so you start getting into stuff like let me see if I can advance the lead a little bit. Nope, and it fell out. So you get into stuff like lead holders, which this is a 2 millimeter lead. It's for really thick lines, kind of like more sketchy and stuff, and it just advances. It's got like little teeth, comes out like that. But like for general writing, I really like these. These are Tulle pencils, or Tool, however you want to say them. And it's a nice thick heavy barrel, .7 again, because I like a medium line. But like, all my notes and stuff like that when I'm at my desk, but like even notebooks, I mean, I got scores and scores of notebook. I can't walk into like a Staples or an Office Depot or Office Max or something like that and just not walk out with like notebooks, like thick notebooks. I know Josh Hayes has a thing with like legal pads, and his legal pads are like, that's his jam, but I love these dot grid. I don't know if you can see the dots. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Yeah, there we go. These dot grid notebooks. These are great. You can get these either at the store for like 15 to 30, 40, 50 faux leather covers, 50 and up for, like real leather covers and good stuff. A buddy of mine printed the old video game Dark Watch logo on his 3D printer for me, painted it up and slapped that on there. And we use this for various things. We got all sorts of like charts and let's see what else we got in here. But I mean, just I can't walk into some place and not walk out with a real thick, heavy notebook. That way I can jot down my ideas or keep track of different things, keep my projects in order. So yeah, if you like when you walk into a store, what's the one thing? I mean, for me, it's like I said, it's usually a notebook, because I got plenty of pencils. Mechanical pencils of all types. Yeah, when you walk into when you walk into one of these office supply stores, what do you have to walk out with? Because for me, spent all day in there, especially now that they have like computers, tablets, and craziness. The other thing they have is, these little squirt bottles. So I can, scare the cat. There he goes. So, yeah, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you can't, that piece of office supply gear you can't live without. Don't forget, hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on YouTube. Got a bevy of shows that we're doing now that Keystroke Medium is in full swing. The summer might get a little weird because, keystroke, kids, summer. Yeah. But we love you. We appreciate you. Don't forget, check us out, keystrokemedium.com. Go get that. Okay, let's do some pouring right here. We'll go into a nice big thick mug. No. Okay, hold on. For all my Ranger friends out there, we are gonna get the Coast Guard mug. All right, and we're gonna just take that, make sure we don't drip in the counter, so that my wife doesn't have to Shanghai me, keel haul me, mess me up. Do not get black rings on the counter. All right, let's get a nice pour going. Look at how. Oh yeah, that is just 10 shades of amazing. All right, we're gonna nice pour. Caramel color coming out, nice and dark in the cup. Oh my God, that smell is amazing. That really, really effervescent, smoky smell. KeyStrokeMedium.com. Go grab your coffee. Head over to Facebook. Join the discussion. We're on multiple social media platforms. Check us out. We'll catch you later.